Have you ever thought about how interesting it would be to have an identical twin? From confusing your friends, to taking each other's classes, to even playing a fun game of Guess Who, the idea of having a twin is a very exciting one to many people. But how do twins come to be? And how is it that some people share the same face? Well, identical twins, also known as monozygotic twins, are the result of an egg splitting in two shortly after being fertilized by a single sperm, forming two identical zygotes that are meant to have the exact same genetic code. This sets them apart from fraternal or dizygotic twins, who result from two different eggs being fertilized at the same time by two different sperm. Although both types result in twins that are born at the same time, identical twins share almost all of the same genetic information and are almost always the same sex, unlike their mismatched counterparts. But notice how I said almost? Well, according to a recent study done by a group of scientists working with Amgen and a biopharmaceutical company called deCODE Genetics, identical twins don't actually share an exact copy of the same DNA. In their fetal development, genetic mutations arise from mistakes in properly copying the DNA, causing on average a 5.2 mutation difference between the twins. Now, these little differences are not normally majorly significant to the 3 billion letter code that makes up a person's DNA, but this is just the average, as some twins during the study were found to have more than 100 mutations. Some even had no differences. It was all just a luck of the cards. Some monozygotic twins are even affected by disease discordance, a phenomenon in which a twin carries a disease when the other does not. 3/4 of the monozygotic twins with immune diseases who participated in the study expressed this phenomenon, with such examples of diseases being hemophilia, multiple sclerosis, and Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Further research has even found that, on rare occasion, monozygotic twins could have different sex chromosomes, casting away our initial understanding of how identical twins are. But at the end of the day, identical or monozygotic twins should be considered their own individuals, whether they have the exact same genetic material or a world of mutated differences. They're not your twin girls from The Shining asking you to
come play with us,
or your mischievous Weasley twins.
Ready, Fred? Ready, George. Bottoms up.
They normally have very different behaviors and ideals that they develop over the span of their lifetime through the life experiences that shape them. Needless to say, they are certainly twinteresting.